Hi y'all, Jocelyn here, and we're back with more Shantae. On the last episode, we made our way to Watertown, found Bolo, who opened the entrance to the Dribble Fountain for us. In this episode, we're going to go into the Dribble Fountain. There you are! Hold it, you rat! Huh. It's that silly girl again. Try if you'd like. But you'll never keep up with me. Ta-ta! And she sealed the way down where she jumped. But there is a grate that we can crawl through. And we get to fall down pretty far. There's jars that we can crack open. I'm not gonna crack open every single jar, because a lot of them have hearts. And I'm going to rely on those hearts. The water may look shallow, but it will be an instant death if you fall in. So maybe not a good idea to do that. Don't think these jellyfish monsters can actually be killed, so we kind of just have to wait for them. Okay, we've got locked doors that we can't pass. Yeah, I guess I'll go through here. Okay, we've got a challenge room where we have to defeat all the enemies. This one is a pretty simple enemy. Got the big gem. That's nice. Okay, this guy does like to guard. You can get a lot of attacks off on him when he starts to attack. Come on. Quit running away! I didn't have to fight that guy, but I did. And hey, it's a squid! Hey, I found a warp squid! I bet it misses its mommy. If you can get it in the corner, you can usually just kind of rapid fire this thing. Sometimes vases contain 1-ups. Or really big gems. I think those are worth 20? Something satisfying about the noise that it makes when she crawls. And the sound channel messed up and didn't do it that time. That's okay. Okay, this is a kind of dangerous room. Bottomless pits everywhere. We can stand on those rings, but not a whole lot else. Is a 1-up, so I will definitely grab that. You'll tend to find a lot of 1-ups and vases in rooms that are like this, where instant death is a very real possibility. So it looks like a octopus, and a goldfish. And we get a key. And we can go back to the other room that had the locked door. You know, I don't know what was wrong with my capture card in the last episode. I just went ahead and edited, rendered that video out, and started recording this one. Seems to be doing okay so far. So, as you might have guessed with those platforms, you do want to make sure you're not jumping on it when they're all zappy-like. Did not expect the big gem drop from that guy. I think you can just run across this. Yeah. You notice there was no water in the center there. That drops us into this room, which looks like that other room that we were already in. But I think this is actually a different room. Another one up there. Gladly take that. I said I wasn't going to bust up all the vases, and here I am busting up all the vases. So there are walls that you can crawl into that have like secrets. Sometimes they're clued in by monsters that crawl into them. I feel like there's one here. Yeah. I'm gonna wait until that guy comes back out. Still got hit by him. Hey, it's another warp squid. Make sure you don't exit out of the text while there's fireballs on you, because you will take damage if you do that. Could not get that guy defeated before he damaged me. That was unfortunate. Why are there so many of you? I just wanted to get that guy out of the way. I think enemies in labyrinths tend to stay defeated. Oh no. I was almost guaranteed to take a hit there. Unless, of course, you game over. Then I think the enemies come back. Or if you leave the labyrinth. I am close to death. That is no good. I'm gonna need another key before I go down there. So each time we visit a labyrinth, we are going to be looking for 4 warp squids. We've already found 2 of our warp squids. Oh, I actually don't need to jump over to the one on the left there. Weird wall creatures. And here we are, back up here. A little detour. I'm not even going to attempt to go after that guy. Not with a half a heart. That's close. You guys get to live today. fired so fast. There's no way I was avoiding that. Them's the breaks sometimes. I still actually don't want to fight that guy. Yeah, I really should have just used the Vanish Muffin. Or Vanish Cream Muffin. That's a different item altogether. Of course, this would have been full health if I had made it just one more jump up. Okay, octopus, fish, fish, octopus. I don't think there's anything else of interest in here. But now that we have the key, we can take that back down here. And get through the store. Well, there's no completing that one. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the cream on this one. Timing doesn't work out so well here. Hey, get back down here. Defeating that guy gets us another key. We go into that door that we just passed by. There's not much else we can do in here right now. Oh, I hope so desperately that would be a heart. There's a gem that I can't reach. Squid that I can't reach. What luck! We found another piece. Get through there. A snail, fish, snail. Whip this on over. I wasn't even trying to do that this time. As much trouble as I had using my items earlier, now I'm using them by accident. Alright, Snailfish Snail gets us our key, and now we need to head back up where we just were. Make sure we jump over that gap. Oh, we got different music. What could be in this room? Well, whatever it is, we seem to be trapped in here now. Thank you for freeing me. Once I was the guardian of this labyrinth, but a terrible creature imprisoned me here. For your kindness, I will teach you a magical dance you can use to foil evil. Watch closely. And we get the monkey dance. You can review the dance moves on your subscreen. Practice hard and never forget them. So in this game, and only this game in the series, you have to input dance combinations to use your dances. So we hit select, start the meter, and you see the music note at the bottom lighting up. And all we have to do is just when it starts on the beginning of it, be holding a direction, and we will be going in that direction. And now we are the monkey. We can jump higher, which is just like this warp squid. One thing worth mentioning is that the monkey has momentum when it jumps. See, I'm letting go of the control stick, and you see I still move forward. Conversely, if I do the same with Shantae, she just falls straight down. So that's kind of a trade-off for why you wouldn't want to just be the monkey all the time. Also, the monkey doesn't have an attack, but the monkey can climb walls. So that's fun. Also, the monkey is short, so I don't have to crawl through these gaps anymore. You don't want to make precision platforming with the monkey, though. I will warn you of that right now. Don't do it. It's not a good idea. It's a little bit slow to do the dances, and if you really want to be fast, you do kind of have to memorize them. Can't tell if I've got a vanish cream on or just sprite flicker. I think I did have a vanish cream on. Now I for sure have one on. Probably a good idea in a fight like this, where you got a lot of enemies to deal with at once. Like, these guys are no problem to handle one-on-one, but they were starting to become a problem when they were ganging up on me. Oh, we're already at the boss. Wow, what is this place? The legendary dribble stone. Mine for the taking. Why pour water into that steam engine when this thing will power it forever? What? Hey! It's time for our first boss. It's a giant eye. Nope. It seems like the eye is the only actual weak spot. Yep, when it does that, you want to switch to monkey form. Ah. If you're good, you can stun lock it pretty easily and not have to deal with the tidal wave attack, but as you could see, I was having issues. Bolo! You alright? You touched me. I'll never wash this head again. You nuts. She knocked you on your rear. Get up. Get up. Tell me everything you know about this dribble stone. Hey, cool. You found a legendary relic. There's supposed to be 4 kinds of these stones. Each one represents a different element. The one you found produces an endless supply of water. There's also an unbreakable golem stone, a fiery simmer stone, and a very chilly twinkle stone. Any idea where the others are? Not really, but the golem stone was lost in a desert near Oasis Town, according to my granny. Ah, Granny. She has eyes like shining emeralds. You worthless mophead. Can't you see that Risky is trying to upgrade the steam engine with these magical stones? That'll make the thing more dangerous than ever. Got to get to Oasis Town before Risky does. However, there is a warp squid that I missed in there that I need to go back and get now. As I said, there are 4 warp squids that you can get in each labyrinth. Can I get up there? I think it's a 1-up, but I don't think I can actually get up there with the monkey. Are any of these hearts? Are. Yeah. Alright, I just need to find that other squid. Oh, there's one up there, but we can't reach it with the monkey. Yeah, surprise, there's actually 5 squids, not 4. Yeah, but until we get to the last labyrinth, we can't actually get the 5th squid on our first visit. I think the one I missed was in this room over here. Unfortunately, I've got to do these combat challenges again. I don't have to do this one, though. I was really hoping for some hearts. Oh, that works. Okay, I think the squid I'm missing is in this room. If I recall correctly. My capture card messed up again, and that gave me enough time to realize that, this area just doubles back around. But I do think I remember where that warp squid is now. I think it is back this way. And over here. I think it's in this room. After we get the monkey farm, I believe we can find it up here. Hey, I found a warp squid! I bet it misses its mommy. Okay, now we can exit. I mean, I guess I could use some exit candy, but like, why? I'm so close to the entrance, I might as well just walk out normally. Alright. And with that, we are done with the dribble fountain, at least for now. And we have a hint on where to go next time. So let's go ahead and save. And that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed what you saw, please leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!